Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I yield myself such time as I may consume. Mr. Speaker, I rise to voice my strong support for H.R. 5228 legislation that I authored that will strengthen FDA's ability to prevent illicit opioids from coming into our international mail facilities by providing the agency with additional enforcement authority and financial resources. In April, Mr. Speaker, I had the opportunity to visit an international mail facility in my home state of New Jersey with the Food and Drug Administration, Customs and Border Patrol, and the U.S. Postal Service, and to see firsthand the problems that these agencies are facing when it comes to illegal, unapproved drugs entering our country through international mail facilities. FDA staff showed us boxes of pills that had limited labeling in foreign languages, or no labeling at all, and were sent from unknown and unregistered facilities. FDA staff explained that it takes the agencies days to catalog these boxes, identify what products contained inside are legitimate, and identify what products under current law the agency can destroy. FDA then had no other option but to return that box to the sender. And this leaves open the possibility that the sender will just drop the box of illegal pills back in the mail and try to enter the country again through another international mail facility. The agency also showed me a series of similarly wrapped and marked packages that contained little labeling and were misidentified as gifts. Upon inspection, these packages included bags of drugs, some labeled and some labeled in another language. Again, the agency faced the task of trying to identify the product was a drug before it could take further action. Now, the SCREEN Act, the bill before us, which passed the Energy and Commerce Committee by voice vote, would give FDA authority to act in these situations to stop illicit drugs from entering the marketplace and allow the agency to better target their resources. Specifically, the SCREEN Act would first expand FDA's authority to refuse or destroy illegal drugs. Second, provide FDA with the ability to order manufacturers to cease distribution or to recall drugs that pose an imminent or substantial hazard to the public health. Third, it would allow FDA to refuse admission or to destroy bulk shipments of drugs from manufacturers, distributors, or importers if they're found to be misbranded or adulterated. And then it would authorize new resources to help provide additional capacity at international mail facilities and to upgrade infrastructure, equipment, and other needed technology for screening purposes. Mr. Speaker, having worked closely with FDA on this legislation, I know that the authorities outlined in the SCREEN Act will go a long way towards empowering the agency to take on repeated illicit drug traffickers and ensure that dangerous, unapproved drugs are stopped at our ports and at our mail facilities. So I urge my colleagues to vote in support of this bill, and I reserve the balance of my time.